I started out in kennels at 15, and then I was always wanting to get into dog training and didn't know how to do it. You know, wanted to get there and wouldn't try to do it, so I started looking around, and there's a place in Texas called Triple Crown Dog Academy. I ended up staying there for 2 years, living there, and I did more stuff there and just pretty much just kept myself immersed in dogs for about 2 years down there nonstop. And then I met a gentleman named Jim Sears, who's been training dogs for forever. He became a mentor for me. I was out there probably about 10 years with him. Then now I'm here in Pennsylvania, so, you know, trainings. And so far it's been nice. I like it here. Right now I'm just trying to get help some of the volunteers with getting the dogs some training to get them to where they're more adoptable. I take a look at some of the dogs for behavior issues, see what, evaluate some of them. Omega was the first one. She is going to be coming home with me. She's very energetic. She just bounces around. She doesn't show very well when people come see her. So I'm trying to take her home. That was one of the ones that the staff asked me to take. I listen to the staff because they see him the most, so I always ask them who they would like to see go home or get some training. What you saw was just a place command. I try to work with that with the staff because it's very easy to teach. Anybody can do it. And it's easy to be consistent with it, and a lot of dogs really love it when they learn it, just because there's so much treat involved in it and good fun stuff. And it's not as restrictive as a down or a sit, where you have to just stay there. With the place they can, as long as they're in that boundary, it doesn't matter what they do. So with her, my goal is to get her to where she's walking nice on a leash. She's not firing off on dogs because she's so energetic and wants to go play with them. And she's calm so people can come get her and enjoy a life with her. No place. Good. That's a good boy. Buck, he's just big. We think he just scares people because he's so big and energetic. So we're trying to work with him to where if he stays on a place to where you can come up and pet him, you can actually see that he's okay. So he's a very lovable guy. He just, I guess, kind of misunderstood, so. The dog we're going to get is going to be Sissy. She has barrier issues. Dogs come by, she goes crazy, or people come by, she goes crazy. She just wants to be there. Or if she's being walked through because they start barking, she goes and starts barking at them. So it looks bad, for her. I'm just trying to get her to where she's calm, at least walking through. Later on, I'll start working with her being calm inside, but I like to tackle one thing at a time, so that way they're successful. Lots of repetition. And you'll see me throwing food all over the place. The other dogs will get fed too because I'm teaching them to also be quiet when she comes through. Like I said, with the shelter dogs, I try to pick one thing and really work it for them so that they can really use that I think would be presentable, so.